Doopy 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 doo. Here we are again at the Hordecast live. Hanging out, we got the Harvester, the Neck Pisser, and the Wampthing. Got out the marshes. He got done playing with a lot of dead bodies, so it really stinks up in here. But it's all good. He's wearing a fresh new face. Well, hold on. Let's get a real quick solo look at that fresh new face of yours, man. Ow! Ah! And welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. It took me a while to dry off.
Yeah.
Your skull is showing more than ever now, sir.
Well, it's kind of decayed off a little bit since I think I got documented on some fucking battle thing where I was running from some damn redneck ass hunters. They got me on film where they fucking kicked my ass and shit, and now fucking my forehead's showing a little bit more. It hurts.
Fuck, man. They scalped his ass.
Yeah, look at that. I can't promise Bootleg's not going to be boofing cocaine. I can't promise that, guys.
Yeah,
I seen that comment.
I don't know why you guys always think I stick all the drugs up my ass.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I'm not clockworky.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do with them?
Yeah, that's where you get your biggest bang for the buck, you know?
Maybe, but at the same time, if they just go up my nose, I can maybe control how much goes in there so I don't OD.
Well, you have your old lady. She blows it in a straw up your keister, bro.
Yeah, I seen that done on a movie once. Didn't the guy go to the hospital and die?
Nah.
No. We got Scoocha Lucha. We got the Killer City Crusher who can eat shit and die. We got Donald Brown in the house.
What's up, Mr. Brown?
That's
Hanging
the
out
homie.
from motherfucking Mad Bash Studios. What up, everybody? Thanks for coming and hanging out. We got the Wampthing on it, one of my personal favorite horrorcore artists. And I'll say that with all confidence because, man, if you ain't heard this guy cut some bars, it is lethal.
Yeah,
Lethal.
Red Lactation's a dope CD. If anybody hasn't checked it out, man, that shit's got fire tracks, the whole shit.
Dude, thank you. I greatly appreciate that.
I wanted to say that my favorite track off the new record is definitely Growing Horns. I call it Too Much Porn, though, because every time I hear it, I think of Too Much Porn.
Yeah. See, the concept of that song, man, is about growing up and realizing that the people you thought was your people aren't really your motherfucking people. That's what that song's about.
Yeah.
Oh, God. We got a Swifty in the chat.
Do
Where
what?
are you guys at anyways? Where's Scoocha Lucha and the Baroness? I sent you guys a fucking link. Where are you at? Taking a break tonight? Hey, that's a nice little jersey you got on. It almost looks like my shirt.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It's the updated version of that thing. I'm gonna try to have a couple of these with me at camp this year, so maybe we can have something happen.
Man, you guys are putting the pressure on me, man. See, here's the thing about camp. You got the fucking Wampthing saying, fuck it, I'm going to camp this year.
Fuck
I
yeah,
am
we're
going.
chill.
Whether he's performing or not, he wants to hang out, right? And I know for a fact if the Neck Pista can make it anywhere this summer, he's going to camp.
Yeah,
He's just got to find a way there.
If
Yeah, exactly. If he can get there. And then I know the Harvester plans on being there. The Crusher plans on being there. You know, Screaming Kane, the whole fucking lot of yous. And it's like, I kind of told my old lady, man, I might take Camp 4, a break on Camp 4. I mean, I've been to the first 3 Camp Zools. Super Show's coming up. Super Show 4, I'll be at that. It's a break day. Okay, well, Scoocha Lucha's taking a break today. That's all right. That's fair enough, man. You did do We Got Beef, so, and I missed that one, so.
He probably ate some of Baroness's sandwiches.
Oh, stay away from her sandwiches.
I got pink eye from sniffing it.
Well, not only that, but she will drug you. That's how she gets the 1, 2, 3.
No,
She always throws the goddamn Transodome and fucking what's the other Thorazine, and
I love
and,
that
and,
shit.
and the roofies in there, the GHB,
Yeah.
the
There's a
GHB
lot.
PB, the GHB PBJs are my favorite though.
Yeah. I roofied myself one night and I didn't get lucky at all. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I took a Spanish fly one time. It didn't make me pretty fly for a white guy. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh shit, man. The shit we get into. So one thing, motherfucker, man. I heard about the folly with the what was it, rehab records
Yeah,
or music that you were
rehab
with?
music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nasty Ink is he just going to become like just an artist now and work on
I,
music?
I think so, and I really think that he has that. He probably needs that. To me, it's kind of like he's like a dad. I mean, he's a dad, but he had several people under his wing, and he had less time to work on his own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that because I ain't really seen a record being pushed by him, but everybody
And
fucking rants and raves about his music, and I've seen him live before, so I could see how it's put. Maybe he needs more leeway just to go on his own path, and I can see that.
and not just that, man. Like nobody got screwed over. You know what I mean? Yeah, people were under contract and stuff, but they weren't demanding no money off nobody. They weren't demanding this or that. They were letting us be artists. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think that nobody's really tripping over nothing. Cause he's a great fucking dude. I've known Nasty since he was 14, bro.
Damn.
So, yeah, because like he's from out here. You know what I'm saying? So like he's always been like a person that looks out for other people. But now I think it's his turn to look out for himself while also we look out for him.
Yeah.
So
Right.
If you
All
blue
of
you what.
chew, does your anus get harder?
do what?
My colon might stiffen up, and if that
Yeah.
happens, I might not be able to take a shit for a while. So we're gonna stay clear of that. But I
Yeah,
was gonna say,
I take my poops. I like it, so I'm not
Yeah.
boofing the blue chew.
yeah, no shit. So I was gonna say about you saying that he's like the father figure to a lot of people in that were in that label. It's funny you say that because when we camped out at Camp 2, Camp 1, everybody stayed in their cars or had a hotel because it was fucking raining and snowing and shit. So, and it was in November, but it was like the best fucking time because everybody was so cool with everybody. Nobody had a reason to fucking have a problem with nobody. Everybody was just getting to know each other. The pandemic was over. People were, that first Astro after that, Astro 4 was amazing as well. But I remember Camp 2, Nasty fucking cooked for everybody, almost every fucking meal for for like everybody that was like 6 tenths wide, like or more. And if you walked over and there was food left, he was handing it out to fucking Zooligans.
That motherfucker cares about everybody, dude.
He's a good dude. Always has been.
And it blew my fucking mind because everybody's just like, yeah, dude, you're come over here and eat, man. I hadn't ate all day, and I wolfed down a cheeseburger so fucking fast when I got over there. Oh, it was so fucking nice.
We went to we had a rehab group meeting. Everybody showed up. We brought our kids. We all went to the studio, checked it out together, and then at the very end of it, we all had a big barbecue and shit, and just had a big power meeting with everybody. Fucking everybody was there, dude. Joe Christie was there. Like, it was dope, bro. Fucking CJ was there.
You talking about when they announced this?
Yeah, well, when they added after they added me on, I think they might have had a meeting before, probably did. But after I jumped on, they had a barbecue, and it was pretty good, dude. He makes some good ass food.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I hope that it won't take you long, and I know you're still working. You're still gonna put out music no matter what. You don't need a label behind you to put out your product or do shows, but at the same time, I really hope that somebody knows what the fuck they're dealing with when they get you, so they know they can treat you the right way when they take you in, because you really can't censor the Wampthing in any kind of way.
No.
That's kind of like Brother Lynch, right? Even when he got signed up, everybody just was like, let him be what he's got to be, and that's what Wampthing's got to find a label that'll let him continue to do the things he does.
For sure. And speaking of Lynch, that's my very favorite show I've ever done in my life. I did one show with Brother Lynch, and it was great. It's fucking awesome.
He's so wild live too.
Yeah.
Bro, I seen him do DOA live. That's a fucking dope song live. They come out. And, it was right after I think he had like a stroke or something, or didn't he have he had something medical go, and they had like somebody else on stage with him, and they did DOA. Dude, he put on a whole fucking set sick. You know what I mean? That dude goes hard.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely. I think he had a heart attack or something.
Yeah, it was something crazy like that. Like, it was nuts, and they were like, he still showed up for the show and fucking killed it.
That's the way you got to do it, man. Fucking dude's a trooper, legend.
Yeah. Like I said, that's another guy that you just got to let, some guys you got to let them be. You just put the disclaimer on there and say, hey, man, this dude's a maniac, and this is kind of his own fucking thing.
Oh, yeah.
I was telling Wampthing the other night when I got home from work and was listening to Cellar Door. I was like, after listening to 2 albums of yours, man, I was like, I feel like there's nobody that tapped, and this made him happy because big fan right here. But I said, there's nobody tapping into that vein, into like, man, this music's so fucking vile. I gotta take it out the CD player when the kids get in the car. Or it's like when you first heard Bedlam or Madness Rap or KGP. It's like, it's so fucking sick that you're like, man, I really don't think I should be listening to this shit. Like, it's like an audio snuff film. This is fucked up,
Yeah.
I have bad thoughts.
Right. But and people like Scum, he does the same thing with a lot of his imagery and his music. But I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm praying for, though, man. I want somebody to understand what you're doing and let you do what you're doing, because you've already developed such a long story for yourself without even being on any kind of like big label to like push the story, and you're like, and it's gaining traction. You just need the people to get the eyes on it, man. That's how I feel.
I finally got everybody listening to my story, dude. I've had bad luck in the past working with others, and it's never a bad thing. Like, I always do the right thing and shit, just stuff doesn't work out. And so I have to kind of go back to square one again. Ain't that right, Ned? That's right. Oh. But yeah, I like fucked up shit. That's pretty much it. I probably shouldn't think bad things about people, but I do. Oh.
Yeah. A lot.
And you're a huge fan of.
So who does your masks, Wampthing?
Oh yeah,
Big
I asked him that too.
Big ups to Phil. His name is Phil Yeary. Phil Yeary.
That's dope.
And, he for a long time he was partnered up with Terrence Muncie. So if you've ever seen Terrence with a guy behind his booth, that was probably Philip. But dude's the truth, bro. Like, flat out. Like, he made me an Evil Dead hand. Hold on.
Oh, that's dope.
Pretty fucking sweet.
The only thing he scratches with that thing, huh?
You never know.
That's dope.
Yeah, I have a lot of fun. But yeah, this year I'm going to focus more on recording and videos and a few shows. Got to get some time with my kids in, so I'm just doing a lot of preparing this year. And then after that, I get to bring you guys my final form.
The final form, where all the flesh will fall away.
Yeah. You might see a stink finger.
And then do you plan on like sticking with something like that for a while? Like, is that going to be like something that you can just stay as for a while once you reach your final form?
Yep, it's going to be like that, and then I can just worry about small potatoes from there.
Right on. Because I feel like once you get yourself established to where you're comfortable, you know, it's good to have people always be able to recognize you by what you come across. Like the Zool boys, they could change their forever faces up a little bit, but as long as the three of them are standing together, you know who the fuck they are.
And it's always so dope.
Yeah. And I saw you with Damnation at the Super Show too, was it?
Yeah. And
I was impressed with the mask you had then, with the mandibles and the fucking tongue hanging out the bottom, and I was like, man, this dude, all three of you guys look cool. Like the other guy looked like a zombie, and yeah, it's like I was intrigued by you guys, and I think that might have been the first time I saw Keegan Grimm as well, and I was like, man, he's really fucking dope too. And I think
that was go ahead.
Yeah, it was a fucking awesome show. I mean, the lineup was killer. Gibby Seitz was there, I think.
Yeah, we were chilling with him the whole time at the booth or whatever. He's a cool dude.
Yeah, I've been meaning to try and hit him up to have him on, but he's a very busy cat as well.
Yeah,
very busy dude.
Yeah.
Fams and the hooligans.
I want to say real quick for Tyler and Dustin, I went out to mail your packages from last week's giveaway, and I didn't realize today was a holiday. I guess it wasn't for the old harvester, but it will be out tomorrow, and I'll have tracking for the both of you.
Well, there you go. I still haven't gotten my shirt yet, Flapjack Wilson. Where's it at?
Oh man,
it got lost in the mail. I don't know.
We got another giveaway, and I got the lineups on that, and that'll be coming up. But it's going to be a couple of weeks, and it'll be starting after some point when I announce it in this show. You guys will have to keep an eye out for my post, and same deal: like, comment, share. You know what I mean? The whole deal. Original post.
Do it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly. And me and the harvester are talking about like. I'm picking up some more hours at work and shit. So like we're talking about like when there's something coming out, we won't say what it is, but we'll put money in together to try and pull something out of that and later make it a giveaway. It could be merch from any fucking underground artist, but as long as either we've had them on the show or we ask it's okay, we'll make sure we do some dope shit at least once a month. At least once a month. Because we want to give back to the community that took us in and gave us a shot in the first fucking place. Right, Neck Pissa?
Open your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, you should see that guy without a mask on. He posted a picture today. He looked like the kid from fucking Stand By Me or whatever that was. Ah!
Oh.
You know the little thug, man? You want to see a dead body?
Right, he looked like motherfucking young fucking River Phoenix up in this bitch.
Yeah, this fucking guy.
Or was it who's the guy that was from Sliders?
Oh shit.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. All I know is he's like, oh, well, look at me. And I'm like, the first thing that popped in my head was the cover of the movie. And he's standing there in the front, dude. They got the same haircut, dude. Fucking white t-shirt.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Exactly. Always down to donate some Mad Bash merch. Well, hey, man, you know, I'm a Patreon supporter. And by God, if you want to send like a t-shirt, stickers, we could do something like that too, man. Of course.
I'll send a shirt and CD out there.
I love the wrestling community just as much as I love this music community, man. And it's really cool that we know somebody that's helping out the fact that Jared came from fucking where he came from and he's wrestling for you know, somebody as cool as fucking Mr. Madrox over there at fucking EPW. It's fucking awesome.
Wait a minute here. See, y'all know I wrestled, right?
You wrestled?
I fucking wrestled, dude. I'm the trash bagger world champion for the second year in a row. The last match I had was it was thumb wrestling. So it was great, dude. So it's wrestling plus you got to pin them with the thumb. for the four count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare thumb war. So I beat Vinny Ratlock in a wrestling match, pinned him with the thumb, and then he hit me with a finisher. So I'm like laid there, just out. My kids are watching and freaking out, and then he comes out the back with a pipe wrench, and he breaks each of my thumbs, bro. And they freak themselves out, dude. I'll send you some footage here later, but it's fucking great, dude.
So do you wear a mask when you wrestle too?
I do.
Oh yeah, perfect.
Where's the new one? Hold on a second. Where did I put that at?
See, I'm learning something new about this guy. I had no idea that he fucking got in the ring.
Yeah.
I was talking to him too about Dustin and stuff about doing the guy I got my lucha from. This guy's legit, man. This thing wears really nice. The dude was super fast, man. A lot of people I don't know really heard of him. This Romero Masks, man. This guy was on point. Worked with me through the whole mask. Shit's pretty rad,
I'm
dude.
impressed, man. I'm impressed. I wanted something that looked like my old mask, but had to be enough change that I was able. And the problem with my old mask was everybody's like, man, nobody can really hear you very good. So I was able to cut the mouth of this mask out. And then it's like, I can talk through it. I can drink through it if I lift my teeth up. And it looks different enough that I ain't looking like any wrestlers from fucking AAA or the homie Whipstick. Don't want to fucking be, stepping on his toes anymore. So
you guys get along pretty well? Whipstick?
Yeah, Whipstick. He told me you might want to consider getting your own mask, and I did. I went out and found something.
Yeah, he's pretty cool dude.
Yeah, as long as you're cool, just stay cool with him. You don't want to piss that guy off.
Does he have like a short can only deal with people for a short amount of time? He seems like an alright dude, man.
I've said, okay, I take that back. Camp 2 again, one of the coolest fucking times I ever had. Camp 2 was badass because the first night I hung out with Jackalope the entire night, right? Friday. And he's the one that runs the Fun Time Gang page. And we fucking walking around. He even talked me into taking the trail. And then we got baptized by blood by Bill O'Bay. That was fucking dope. Why motherfucking Lee Carver's sitting there behind the pulpit, or he's standing there behind the pulpit, fucking preaching and shit. And then you sit down and I look this way and there's fucking Joe Black just sitting there with his fucking cane right next to me. And Bill comes with a big bowl of blood and just all over the fucking mask face. I took the mask and lifted it up and he splattered it on my face too. It was just
nice.
Yeah, he had fun with that shit.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, and they had the blood running down the fucking some kind of faucet system through the fucking rafters of the church that you were in. That shit was dope, wasn't it, Charlie?
They dunked the shit out of us this last year. They had like a tub and they would just smash your face down in it. And then they were like, all the boys were sitting around like an altar table thing. And they had like this big sacrifice bowl and they were dunking your face, your mask in it like it was fucking, like they were eating queso or something.
It's badass.
That's fucking great.
You're going to have so much fun when you go, man. I'm telling you. It's a great time, especially if you're an artist and people can't wait to meet you and shit. It's like you get to walk around and like, I gotta admit, like, I think it was like year 2 probably I got the most like people walking up and saying hey to me or wanting a picture and shit. The first year there was quite a few, but it's like it toned down a little bit after year 3. We all know why. It got a little crazy. Night 1 in the fucking parking lot. I mean, we ain't gonna lie, there was a lot of fucking huffing and a puffing. So, and I only stuck around for one night, but that's my fault because old Bootleg thought he could handle some mushrooms from the old neck pizza, but the old neck pizza's blue meanies made a bitch out of old Bootleg, and I went home a day early.
You should have seen this guy, dude. He was fucking sick as fuck. It was awesome.
I kept running in the bathroom shitting because I drank whiskey the night before.
Yeah,
I had fucking Jackson.
No, it was hot whiskey.
Yeah, it was hot whiskey. Hot whiskey because it was a hot day. And I was drinking it with Jackson and shit from the Michigan Misfits, Day Zero. And I swear to God, I shit like 10 times the next day in the heat in the fucking porta potties. Like,
that porta potty, man, that comes up every show. That thing was gnarly. And then after that, I'm eating food, and then it makes me have to shit again. And then I'm fucking drinking soda, water. I can't hit my fucking vape pen and cough too hard. I might shit myself. And then it gets about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, all right, I'm going to take these fucking mushrooms whether I feel good or not, because I said I'd do it. Yeah. And then when they kick in, I throw up. And then I'm like, and then I'm just walking around like, shit, what did I do to myself? I was hungover. Yeah, I was hungover, and then I ate mushrooms, right? So now I'm sitting in a chair next to fucking the Michigan Misfits, and Body Rot tells me that the fucking buffalo on the wall that's sticking halfway out, wants to fucking mount me. So I'm just staring at the buffalo, fucking nervous at that point. Because he got that your asshole.
Yeah, I was like, oh, fuck. And it kept mean mugging me, and I'm tripping at this point. So I look over at Body Rot, and he keeps laughing at me. So I walk over and I watch like Keegan Grimm do his set. I watched fucking Doc Gruesome do his set, and fucking what was it? The Clockwork E-Boys tore it down. I had a great time watching the sets, but the problem was I just was like so uneasy because this buffalo is staring at me on the fucking wall, and Body Rot's laughing at me like it's gonna happen. Like he keeps pointing up at it every time I turn around, like, hey, like.
Whoa! Wait a second. Speaking of Body Rot, where the fuck are the Michigan Misfits?
I don't know, man. I've been asking. We got to bring them boys home.
I've been worried.
Yeah, I know. Some people probably want to do collabs with them boys, but
in the arms of an angel.
If they're hiding out somewhere and we don't know where, people are probably like, yeah, right, they're going to pocket that money and not probably do the fucking collab because they're hiding in a basement somewhere. But
for as little as $10.99 a day, you two can support the retrieval of the Michigan Misfits.
Yeah.
We got people out there. We got neighborhood watches looking for them.
There's a mystery box out there too, man. It all goes towards supporting, helping to get the Michigan Misfits back.
That's what I'm saying.
But they're pretty good deals too. They're $100 plus $10 shipping. If anybody hasn't seen that.
Well, and you don't have to hit one of us up if you want the shit. All you got to do is hit up Cody's profile on Facebook or Jackson's, and the fucking kidnappers have their phones.
They have their phones.
Yeah, they will see the messages and they will, make sure the shit happens. They assured us that they will let them out into the booth. And then right back to their chairs where they're being fondled and being forced to fondle and other horrible things until they're let loose.
I might find me. I've been looking at I've been looking at a couple of places. I got a buddy down here that has his own little studio, and man, if somebody doesn't jump on that pretty soon, I've been seriously thinking about doing a little collab with the boys myself. You know what I mean?
Mix today's.
Should be good. Everybody knows I'm a songbird of this generation.
In a sense, yes. But it's also like stepping on a parakeet's balls.
Yes.
That's a good analogy. Just like sometimes I sound like a dirty trucker when I talk.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, a songbird. I didn't say how good it sounded, just like if you were to kill one, yeah.
He's got that fucking jaw quiver.
Yeah, he's got that thing over here chatting in the bottom.
The shit genie, he says, Eldritch Horrors. Now, I gotta agree, the fucking bonus tracks she put on there were fire, man. The SON one's my favorite one because you guys You guys definitely blended well together, I gotta say.
That song was so much fun.
I know. And how was it? Getting out around and getting it together with him. Like, he's a really interesting guy.
It was good. I had to be a little bit patient, but I was completely understandable. He's a super busy guy. Ran into him a few times at some shows, just hung out with him for a little bit, just made good friends with him. And, I never really, I asked him a couple times about it because, we made the transaction a while before that, so but I never, I never pushed him, never rushed him. So it's just, I kind of like, I was ready to know what was going on, but at the same time, I wanted him to do what he needed to do for him, for whatever's going on with him at the time. And I think it turned out good. The fact that I didn't, hassle him and stuff like that. I got to get to know him a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was pretty wild at camp too. That was a good one. His set was dope. He stepped down off the stage and everything, bro. Right in the middle, everybody smashing into each other, and he just fucking ripped through a couple of them, man. It was crazy too, because at one point, this is the thing about all like you guys, like as a group, as far as like this music genre and everything that's going on here, is literally, it's crazy. You look over and one of the guys you're there to see is literally standing next to you in the show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's awesome. You ain't going to like any, you're not going to fucking Bruce Springsteen and finding his guitar is sitting in the fucking crowd with you. You know what I mean?
When I first started coming to these shows, there were little sets, it felt like. SON kind of had his own crew. Cody Manson had his own crew. Dean had his wife and a couple of us, myself included, helping him out. There's like all these little cliques all coming together. But by the time it got to Camp 3 especially, dude, everybody was fucking everywhere with every fucking buddy. There was no cliques. There were no fucking anything. You had people just fucking chilling randomly, and you couldn't look around without seeing one of the artists just chilling by you. Like he said, some of them were by their booths because they had a booth set up. Like in the very back, Doc Gruesome had his stuff set up. But all you had to do was step back there and boom, you could just talk to Doc Gruesome for a while. You know what I mean?
You could shoot the shit with him,
Yeah.
No money. You could get an autograph. Nobody fucking gave a shit about that. I mean, you were paying for a VIP to go, do the whole thing with acts and fun time guys and stuff. But the loyalists that are going to be able to, that want to go do that, and I'm not I'm not saying anything bad about that. I myself wasn't able to afford it. I just barely afforded to go there and sleep in my van and fucking hang out, because that was the point for a lot of us, is just to go hang out and be able to make it so we can see our friends and shit and see a good show. Because like Ozfest back in the 90s and the 2000s, best deal on the planet. You were spending what, 40, 45 bucks, maybe 50, and you were getting to see what,
40 bands.
Yeah, for like 40 bands, 2 stages at least. And it's the same way with fucking Camp Zool. You're seeing all your favorite horrorcore artists at the moment without the fucking giant crowd of the gathering, and with a little bit of an older crowd. So it's like the people act a little bit more less like show me your butthole stuff.
Like so the kill cams were there and Sugar was there, and she's just a little girl, man. She was out there killing it. Like that's the kind of show. Like it's crazy that you can see like just a little kid out there hanging out, and it was still PG. Like people were respectful enough to, let that happen, let her enjoy herself.
Yeah,
for sure.
Because a lot of people were saying that Camp 3 was for the kids. Like, don't get too fucked up or do something too crazy, because the kids might show up that year. Because we didn't know the first 2 years if it was going to get wild and there's going to be streaking and panty raids and shit like they talked about, which had never happened. Which ain't no big fucking deal. I'm a pretty reserved guy myself. Like,
you are.
If I go next year or this coming year or next year, either one, I plan on getting a room next time so I can actually get good sleep and enjoy myself and not go at the butt crack of dawn. I'm going to wait till maybe the afternoon and show up so that I don't burn myself out in the heat either, because I think burning myself out in the heat every year in costume has really fucking burned my brain up over the last fucking 3 years.
It's
You're
crazy.
soft. I slept in my car.
That's what did it?
Yeah, that's what we did, man. It was so fucking cold that we didn't want to sleep in the tent at the gathering. And we was like, fuck it, we're just gonna sleep in the car. Before we even got up, we're fucking burning our asses up. We're like super fucking burning up, dude. Like that shit, that's not comfortable.
Yeah.
But of course I'm used to falling asleep in the sun, in the ground, with some fish.
Yeah. Do you know old Greg?
I do not know old Greg. Dude, I heard old Greg was running his mouth.
Cool off though.
Well, I have a ditch picked out in my land where I just sleep. Sometimes I throw leaves on, add some extra warmth, cover myself with fecal matter, keep myself disguised away from all the hunters and bugs and the coyotes and the land whales.
Is that one of Wampthing's friends right there?
Easy 606. That's the dude. That's the homie. What's up, homie?
Oh yeah. I always love it when some people come in that are there for the fucking artists we have on. I love that shit. Fuck yeah. Like what was it last week that I had the local guy from here in Peoria on, man. There's a lot of fucking people from the area here that were tuning in for that shit in my area, and that was pretty dope for them to do that because I'm getting like requests from people that I hadn't talked to in almost 15 years or 10, 15 years, because of the, how long ago it's been since, I was active in that shit. And it's really neat to be able to talk about the past with a different mindset about it now. It's like I can go back and think of the fonder things about it instead of being in the middle of it, because there was a little bit of local drama, between other fucking artists, this, that, and the other, and it happens. You have a battle of the bands, there's gonna be shit that goes on and all that and things like that. And that's just what happens with every scene. But by God, it's fun to talk about it. So what's coming up that's new with you, man? You got this new concept, and I've been curious to find out a little bit about it. What can you tell us about the 2.0 version of Cellar Door and what comes next?
What's next is Unclean Spirit. And that's going to be me trying to cleanse myself, and towards the end of that, I'm practically going to be going back into the darkness, setting up for my next form. But Cellar Door 2.0 is going to be some remixes, some a few extra songs. There's a certain bonus song on Cellar Door 1.5 that won't be on there, so I'm gonna make up for that with a couple songs. And I'm thinking about releasing a DVD of music videos.
Hey, there you go. Will that have some live footage as well?
Yeah, it'll have a lot of old stuff on it too. Some Damnation videos, because. Dude, if we had every member of Damnation from the past in one group, there'd be like 7 dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you were telling me about that. That's like a revolving door of like horrorcore artists that jumped in and out of the scene with you.
Yeah, it's like I started off with Macula, and that's still my best friend in the entire world. He's doing the family thing now, and that's great. So I don't have any issues with that. And then when that happened, we came back with me, CJ Crowley, Limbo, and Morbus MC, as well as the Mad King. But, life gets in the way sometimes. The Mad King's got 6 kids, and he was offered his boss's job. So I told him, I was like, don't feel bad. You take care of it. He's a great provider. So I just let him know, because I still get him on songs. He's on Devil You Know and Bad Luck. But I understand he can't make it to shows and stuff, but he's an excellent songwriter and a really, really good rapper. So I have no issues just doing songs with him for the time being. and also there's gonna be a thrash. I'm gonna work on a thrash band called Paveglia.
We'll always put it down for the fucking culture, man. The underground culture, juggalo shit, Zooligan shit, whatever it is, like fucking technicians, fucking, you know, all that shit, man. We're into all the fucking underground shit. And that's why I think it's important that motherfuckers like the Wampthing they need to be noticed, man. There's some great shit out there. This guy's gone from like long storytelling, like song formats, to actually putting together great songs. Like your verses were always tight, but now you've got some great choruses going on with your music, man. It's like you really like wrapped it around to make it all sound great with the last 2 albums you did.
You know, I haven't been rushing myself. That's what it is. I try not to rush myself anymore. You know, sometimes I lose inspiration, so I gotta, you know, catch that shit from my surroundings.
And I could tell when I saw you live with Damnation that you definitely were the one that was like a focal point of that group. Not to take anything away from anybody else, but like my thing is now I want to see you perform solo with what you got now, because I've listened to your stuff a lot in the car because I got 2 albums of it, and you sent me the one. I got I didn't hesitate to get Cellar Door. I knew I'd love it, and like I really am gonna root for you to be at Camp Zool, man.
I would love to.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. You could bring some of your shit there, and people would fucking buy it. I would buy it. I want a Wampthing T-shirt. I just haven't had a chance to order one.
Well, there's a lot of shows out there that, like, if I was to jump on, I can't do what I want to do. You know, I'm kind of weirdo, and I like to bring certain props. So, I got some weird stuff.
You'd be surprised because Dean, when Dean Von Odd, well, you know, Dean fucking came and played. He actually had an opportunity to do a few different prop things. We had like colored smoke machines, and we came out and we did like, what was it, balloons in one song, and we did like some fireworks shit, and we shot off like a whole bunch of confetti and shit for all over the crowd. But I get what you're saying. You don't want to outshine anybody else that's on the bill.
I just don't want to do what anybody else is doing.
Right.
You know,
right. But like Cody Manson stole the show when he came out that one time when they brought him out in a body bag and fucking came out, and he had the fucking crown of thorns on and shit and just hung over the crowd, and that was a really fucking cool intro, man.
That is cool.
We need to find somebody that has a recording of that shit so we can.
I have it. It was beautiful.
You have it recorded?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, we need to make a clip of it so we can show it on here one day.
Yeah.
That Charlie was a part of that shit.
Yeah.
I think it'd be exciting.
And he was a fucking rabbit for the fucking Michigan Misfits at Camp Zool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came out and started mosh pits with people and shit.
Yeah,
I think it'd be cool to see you guys out there, like if there was a tour going on, to see you guys out there, you know, just kicking it and just doing interviews like outside where it's not as noisy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, look who we got here. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be dope.
I would love to be able to stand at like the green room door and just be like, as people are coming out, to be like, hey, you know, and just fucking catch them, you know. And that's what I'm thinking about talking about with the Harvester here. We need to work on getting a GoPro or something for camp interviews, man.
Yeah, I'll look into it. See what we can do.
We run around camp so much, we could fucking just like boom, 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 boom. You know, we could have somebody hold that shit for us, and we could just all, like me, you, and the neck pisser, just bum rush motherfuckers and get all annoying and fucking piss them off.
He's gonna be careful. Nick Pisser tries to kiss him on the lips.
Yeah.
And if you got a lot going on, then one of you guys could be here with a camera doing an interview, and then the one of you guys be elsewhere.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I do, but
that's what I'm saying. Like we could fuck with Lee Carver. He would be real fun to fuck with. He'd probably kick our ass. I'm telling you.
I'll tell you what, all those boys, they're really good dudes too. They're down to earth, man. Those guys have a lot of fun, and they really interact with with the like I said, dude. It's like a whole different experience going to these the horrorcore and underground stuff, is because like a lot of the artists just get out there and they have a good time with the with the crowd.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
It's more
every one of them has their own personality. It's like you can joke around a lot with Lee in short bursts because he's so sporadic. It's hard for him to stand still and do one thing, it seems like, unless he's playing Magic the Gathering. Then he's got total focus on that shit. Now, with Joe, me and fucking Neck Pissa have the most fun with Joe because Joe will just stand there and have a cigarette with you, and he will just bullshit about whatever you're talking about. It don't matter what it is, but he will come in and engage in your conversation and have his own point of view, and it's usually fucking hilarious.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And he's so cool to fucking
wise.
smoke with. Yeah. Yeah.
He
and
always leaves me with the message.
Yeah, he does. Sometimes he does with you. That's
and then
true.
Billy's just grinds, man. That dude he's a hard worker,
I'm so
man. That
nervous
dude's
around Bill. I won't even lie. I'm so nervous around Bill and fucking Whipstick, and it's only because I know how hard they both fucking work.
Yeah.
And I can't put into words. I've tried many a times put into words how much I appreciate their music. When I see them, but it's hard not to sound like a fucking mark when you do it. I thank Whipstick every year for letting us do what we did with this podcast and letting us roll with that whole fake time thing. So I was like, yeah, man, like thanks for all that, And it's always been a tradition to just walk up and shake his hand and say thanks again, And the training wheels are off. It's just fucking smooth sailing, and we're rolling through this shit now. And I feel like at any given point, man, if somebody just wants to fucking, and the door's wide open, just fucking come on in and fucking sit down with us. And this is what we do. We have a good time doing it, and we don't want to stop doing it because it feels right to be here and to help with what's going on now. Because if I would have been able to do this as a juggalo back in the day for the psychopathic family, I would have already have done it. But I didn't have the means to do so. There's only little chat rooms.
Yeah.
Now we can go live and discuss what we love about this culture, and not just one particular part, but all of it, because it's all important.
Dude,
all these nothing but respect for like Wampthing and these guys that are out there, like I said, hard workers that are out there, and they're just grinding to get their art out there, So that's why I like being a part of this,
It's like all these fans, the kids that are into this stuff, man. It's like they're very they're lucky. You could be a metalhead and go to a show and not even get anywhere close to anybody that you want to like that. We're spoiled, bro. Like, come on out to the show. They put you they make you part of the fucking show. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just get that anywhere.
No, they're like, hey man, just come in and have a good time in the crowd, and they shoot parts of videos, and everybody just gets to be part of it, and everybody just has a good time, and and that's why I said is, this whole culture, everybody just really has to grind, and that's what's very respectable about the entire thing.
Yeah, they shot many music videos at Camp Zool, and they had no problem getting people to fucking hang out for them, Cody Manson and Doc Grusin did one. Keegan Grimm did one in the church, and yeah, I mean, it's amazing how and look at the Psycho Screwjob video that Long Live Evil did. Everybody showed up to that shit, man.
What about 6 feet deep?
6 feet deep.
Yeah.
Didn't they shot that at Camp Zool? But I don't think any of us were invited to it, were we?
No, but it was shot at Camp Zool.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's a sweet
We
ass
need some
video too.
Wampthing videos.
I'm working on my next one right now. So far, I'm by myself, so I'm kind of taking my time on certain things. I don't want to go back and redo anything.
Yeah.
It's like when you put shit on your digital. If something's fucked up with it, you gotta take the whole motherfucker down.
So, are you pro old Greg, or does he just like a cuck?
Old Greg seen me 25 years ago and thought that he would be funny and throw a fucking wig on, and he would get all these fucking new fucking fans and shit. But spoiler alert, nobody likes old Greg anymore at all.
Yeah.
So
I don't know how he
that
gets
guy.
Bailey's in the swamp.
Or in a shoe. I drank Bailey's in a shoe once. It was not good.
Ew! That don't even sound right, dude.
Some fucked
Bailey's
up shit.
is so thick. It's so thick.
It's like a chocolate foot shake. You just,
Probably got
it's just
fuzzies
running
from
down your
socks in
chin.
there.
Do you like Bailey's?
All sorts
What are
of
you
foot
doing in
tips
my
floating
waters?
around in it. My girl-
I should do a video. I need to do a video where I'm dressed up like old Greg and talking shit about him.
Yeah, that's dope. You should do it.
Oh shit. Oh, that's too. Yeah, fuck yeah, that's cool as hell.
Yep, there you go. See, that's Mr. Madrox. He was the one that we did have him on the show to talk about that with the whole Mad Bash Studios hanging out with us, talking about the video shoot, and that was an amazing experience. And I still talk to him about that when I went and saw them wrestle in on the edge of Indiana over in Danville. That was that was fun. It was really cool to see that the whole wrestling thing, because of course the Zool boys are into wrestling, but just have them all work out to do that and shit and make that thing happen and all the people show up. The Michigan Misfits even came from fucking Michigan for that video shoot, all the way down into fucking Indiana. That's dedication as fans, dude. We all love them guys for what they've done. And I said, man, as long as they fucking bring back TNT or put up a petition for what bands you want to see at Camp Zool, I'm nominating you, man, because I did it for Doc Gruesome last year. Like, I was
I'd love to
hard on Doc Gruesome being there last year, and he made it, dude.
That's awesome.
A lot of us were, though. We were all in that motherfucking TNT chat, like Doc Gruesome, like just over and over and over again. Because, dude, we don't get to see him because he's out there on the West Coast, you know?
Yeah, he's really far away.
Mm-hmm. Now Cody's out there, too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we need some Wampthing now.
I'm more than down. All the way.
I'm telling you, man, he would tear it up.
Things are finally coming together. I mean, it sucks not having, like, people behind me and just stuff like that, but, like, I can keep my focus better. Like, if there's something I need to do, there's not anybody around that can steer that away.
You know, I feel like you have the way that you've done it always on your own in the first fucking place and still getting shit accomplished and done. I think that since you got that confidence about it, it's like you don't let it get to you to the point that you're like frustrated like other artists get. You know? There's a lot of artists out there that get so super fucking frustrated because they know their shit's dope. They know they got the right thing going on for the right scene, but it's just sometimes it just takes too long.
And it happens to everybody, too. I get so pissed off at myself sometimes, bro. It's crazy. My problem is I got like 1,000 things I want to do every fucking day, but I only have 24 hours to get shit done, and that sucks.
Oh, dude, I feel it, man. I feel like I got so much going on and no time to do it in.
Yeah.
You guys all got this grind ethic, and I should feed off it more because as much as I love doing this show and I do a lot of stuff for the show, there's a lot of things in my personal life that I've been struggling, man. As you guys notice, I've been drinking in the last few shows. I'm gonna try and been trying to cut back a little bit on that, drink more water and shit. I was hitting a low spot in my life where I was starting to feel a little bit of strain in just my normal fucking life, and I can tell you, man, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling more confident in myself lately, and I'm gonna try and reflect that on every aspect of my life, not just this show. But I respect anybody with a hard grind and work ethic like you guys got.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
live
said,
in the shop, man.
One thing, don't let fucking shit get him down. He was talking about this before we went live. He said, I'm having a hard time getting people to see what I'm posting and shit like that. We all, if you love this music, need to remember one share can lead to another share. And somebody sees something and gets just seeing a post or seeing this fucking show could give you a chance to be like, hey, who is this guy really, and what is he really about? And where the fuck can I find his music? So Wampthing, why don't you tell the motherfuckers, I segued into that, where they can find you, man.
You can find me on YouTube at just type in Wampthing Hungry. That's the YouTube. You can find my shit on Spotify, just Wampthing. Same thing for the iTunes and shit like that. You can buy merch at whysoevil.com. I'm just now getting around to trying to sell some more embroidered shirts and some masks. We got masks on there as well.
He's got every version of his mask for you can get. Like,
yep.
You can buy one. Like,
yep,
I haven't got myself one, but I plan on it. I want to get one for myself because those things are fucking sick.
Yeah, I think I'm on number 9 right now. This is my 9th face, if I include my wrestling mask. So I don't like having. I have to upgrade myself with every release I do. Like it feels like it only makes sense.
I feel you on that one.
100%. If you don't keep up with the times and if you don't evolve a little bit, it doesn't give anybody like it keeps people talking. Because when you do fucking get more people paying attention to you, they're gonna notice that, hey, he's got like this back catalog of this other band. He's got all these different versions of himself. You know what I mean? He's already in his final form, but it gives so much people to like when you with somebody was to get into ICP right now and only knew about the new deck because they're and then somebody was like, well, hey man, there's another, say they do a third deck, and then it's like the first deck would get buried under the other 2 decks, but those of us that remember the first deck fondly will never forget it and always find it the best. But over time, but the what I'm getting at is everybody's got this great history to look back on, and it's cool that you've already got so much going on, man.
Well, it's like with Static X, that band Static X. I really like them a lot. The lead singer isn't even Wayne. It's Edzo Dope, and he's
got
a whole fucking whole mechanical get up going on. So like any young kid that gets into them now can look back and find like 3, 4, 5 albums, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, that's the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the same with Slipknot. Like my dad likes this band Slipknot, and then they get into it like their dad was, and then they find out, man, they went back all the way to this time period with these masks. And then, there's this other band that came out around the same time called Mushroom Head, and they didn't get along. Ooh, I was into shit like that when I was a kid. I thought it was cool that ICP picked on every fucking buddy. They made fun of Korn. They made fun of Slipknot. They made fun of so many motherfuckers. And it was like, really? Because I was already listening to Korn and Slipknot before, like around the same time I was getting into ICP. And fucking, it was like, how are you going to make fun of these guys, man? They fucking rock. But at the same time, I thought it was funny because some of these rock artists do take themselves a little too seriously.
Yeah, they get butthurt a little bit too much.
Fuck yeah.
It's like the lead singer of Disturbed. I like the band Disturbed, but not the singer. Some kid told the dude, hey, I love your music, and he told the kid to fuck off. I'm like, man, you can fucking tell a kid to fuck off. Especially if he likes your shit. Like,
yeah.
I think the singer from Rammstein's a little creepy and weird. The fact that they showed him with reptilian eyes in a live music video for a split second, and then the fact that they say that he did what he did with the ladies in hotel rooms because they'd meet him and they would drink the drinks and they don't remember where they were at. That kind of stuff freaks me out.
Oh,
He was giving him the Cosby, baby.
Yeah, the Cosby treatment going on over there, I don't
If
care
you
how
don't
many
know about
records-
it, it didn't happen.
Hey, and I don't care how many records you sell or how many fans you got or how famous you are, but it still makes you a fucking sick-souled motherfucker when you do shit like that. And that just means you can't get it for real if you got to knock them out first.
yeah.
Right.
I like him to kick and scream.
Use chloroform like a real creep, like the Fun Time guys do.
Yeah. So once again, you guys, everybody out there, you guys keep an eye out. The old Harvester is going to be posting something. I got something special for you. And it's going to start as of tonight, tomorrow, and it's going to run up to March 11th, Monday, March 11th for the giveaway.
Holy shit.
March.
Yeah, I'm going to give this one a couple of weeks. It's special. The person that's helping me put it on, they're going to unvault some stuff and it should be open. There should be some cool stuff that, isn't normally available. So
Right on.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Look at us all just staring at the camera.
I am Neck Pissa. I love you all.
Are you
I
sure?
You're
am
not the neck pisser. You're the guy
to
from
one
the freaking
another.
movie. You want to see a dead body, neck pisser?
Fuck
Here I
you.
am.
Fuck you.
So next week, we've got a homie that we've had on the show before.
Is that Chuckles? That's my homie Chuckles.
Yeah, Chuckles is going to be on next week representing LSP because he got on there just recently. And it's going to be cool because we haven't had him on in quite a while. It's been a little over a year. And it's going to be interesting to see what he's been up to. Great fucking guest, great fucking artist. You guys come in, fucking hang out, and find out about Chuckles if you don't know about the homie Chuckles.
Chuckles is the shit, man.
Hell yeah, hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
One of my good buddies does his managing work too. My buddy Dano.
Shit. See, you're only fucking a few people away from knowing everybody. You know that, baby?
See, it's crazy.
Right. Fucking awesome. So yeah, stay tuned for the Harvesters giveaway. That'll be coming up
March 11th.
March 11th.
March 11th.
I got you.
Thank you.
She's got you, man. And Crusher, remember that Bing Bing tab is still running.
Sure is.
You did send $20, so you are making an effort.
What I think what they say, the madam said, get them high and suck them dry.
Get on high, suck 'em dry.
That's how it works.
Yep. And Neck Pissa, thank you for being on, sir. I know you have to sit out on a cold porch to get the peace and quiet that you need to be on. And I appreciate that.
Neck pisser.
Anytime.
All the way.
Do you have a
All the
question?
way.
Do you have a question for the Wampthing before we go? You usually have some cool question at the end of the show.
You mentioned writer's block. What do you do in that situation?
I get inspirato from going in public and seeing stupid shit, or watch horror movies, or snuff films. The best place
Go
I
to
can write.
Walmart.
I thought he was.
To me, the best place to write music is on the pooper.
Oh, yeah. That's a guy right there.
That's true. Yep.
Dropping
I do a lot
bombs.
of stuff on the shitter.
I come up with the best ideas on the shitter. You're right on the fucking money there.
Yep.
I was afraid you were gonna say you watch a bunch of porn because you got a song about watching too much porn.
You watch too much porn, I can't get no sleep.
You can't get no sleep.
Too much porn. Too much porn.
Too much porn.
I'm so raw right now.
If you guys ain't heard that song, go out and look up the song by the Wampthing called Growing Horns. It's off the album fucking Cellar Door. It is fucking awesome. Banger. It's like the best track on that album, in my opinion. There's a lot of great ones, though. A lot of great
I think I've done it like twice live. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
A lot of dope tracks this guy's got.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'll keep making as many as I can, my guy.
Yeah. And we will have you on when you hit your final form for
Fuck
sure.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And if we get you signed on to camp, it happens and we find out, we'll try and shoot you into a show before the shit happens so we can promote the fuck out of you, man. I will do that.
Fuck yeah. I'm always down to travel. So always down to travel.
Well, you got to probably go far. Where are you at?
I'm in Indiana. I think the furthest I've gone was Iowa.
Well, Ohio is where fucking camp's at. It's not that.
Yep.
It's not that bad.
Just a couple hours away.
Yeah,
everything goes down in Ohio and Michigan.
Yeah, everything's in Ohio or Michigan when it comes to the HORRORCORE'S shit. You know that.
That's perfect. I'm right in the middle of all that shit. So.
But you got Carl's in Indiana, and Carl's Tavern is a fucking hot spot.
Yeah.
Dude, they love me at Carl's. I'll be doing Midwest Death Fest June or July. I've been on all of them so far, so hopefully that continues.
And that'll be up at Carl's, huh?
Yeah, I've been going to Carl's I've been in shows at Carl's for about 8 to 10 years.
When is that?
Yeah.
When is he going there?
When is the date for that?
It's either in June or July. If you check Worm's page, he's got all the flyers on there.
He tours with fucking Worm?
Yeah, it's a festival thing that Worm's doing.
We know Worm.
Yeah, we've seen Worm a few times. Yeah, we met him in Fury and shit. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Worm's a homie.
We're only a couple hours from Indiana, so let us know.
Does he help you with your t-shirt stuff?
Do what?
Does he help you with your t-shirt stuff? I know he does stuff like that.
No, I do everything on my own.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Harvester, why don't you show everybody? Let me give you the full screen here. So before we go, oh shit, I didn't mean to mute you there. Give everybody a quick turn so we can get a great fucking look at that fucking awesome jersey that you got on there.
Dude, that is dope.
That's a redesign of his logo done by Legion Artwork. And you got the 13 on the back.
Both sleeves.
That's fucking dope, man. Fucking fresh. I like the color scheme a lot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try another one too. Maybe we'll do a white one, so that way when we go to something like an event where they're spraying blood, people can really put in work with a jersey, you know?
Right. Hell yeah.
Check out what Keegan hooked it up with. Look at the back of my hoodie.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah, dude. I love the fucking. I have a hat somewhere around here. Yeah, I'm starting to work on a hat. Oh, shit. Here it is.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I'm working on right now, just getting my mountain going. Once I get that merch mountain going, I'll be able to do a lot more shit.
I'll have to get with you, and I like to get with guys after we're done with the show, and maybe put some stuff together and get a little bit of merch so I can help do a giveaway and spread the word, you know?
Perfect. I'm all the way down, my guy.
Hell yeah. Copies of CDs, whatever the fuck, man. We can do stuff, man. We can make things happen.
Yep.
And on that note, we will be getting out of here for the night. I'm gonna let the fucking Harvester go because he's got to get. His back is killing him.
And I gotta crawl
all night. All of your moms out there that are watching, he's been humping your moms all night, and he threw his back out.
I did.
So
oh my god, so much work.
That's a lot of humping.
It's a lot of humping.
Especially how I do it. You got to put there down, and you got to get in, and you just. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Well, Bing Bing knows how it goes. He sent those. I mean, he didn't even have to be physically there. He sent his seed through the mail and got the job done. So
yeah.
she's one loose goose.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she was gonna do that. She just was like, "Hey, I want some seed for something with Jake," and I was like, "Oh."
The same seed that you threw at fucking Crusher at camp. That's fucking
Yeah,
funny.
hit him right in the face with it.
You can get your Bad Touch gloves at Bad Touch Supply. I'm pretty sure the promo code Whipstick still works for 10% off because he's an ambassador over there. So, you know, you can get some fresh ass gloves. Just like the Zooligans and the Funyuns and shit. We all wear this shit. Really a what was it? Cross, bike motocross thing,
Yeah, they're motocross club.
We
Yeah.
fuck with them hard because they're fucking awesome because, they fuck with the homie Whipstick.
Nice.
But anyway, thanks for being on, man. Like I said, we're rooting for you for camp. We're also going to make sure that if that does happen, we get you back on. And like we said, next week we got Chuckles on. So be sure to come and hang out with us when we have Chuckles on. And stay tuned for fucking Harvester's giveaway information, that is. Neck Pissa, I love you, buddy.
I love you, Pissa.
We'll see you all next time.
Yeah.